This is the first prediction I'm going to do. So I'm joining myself with Ingram Jones. Ingram, how you doing, bro?
I'm great, man. All is good. All is good. And it's good to know that you're going to be doing your first prediction.
Yeah, oh, thanks. Yeah, definitely. And first, what we're going to do for you fight fans, we're going to be covering the Oxnard Castillo fight versus Cecilia Braekhus, which is happening next Monday. Make sure everyone's there. It's a female fight, and they're fighting for Cecilia's undisputed welterweight title. Hopefully, everyone will tune in. So, how we're going to break this down is Ingram's going to talk about Cecilia Braekhus' record and talking about her stats, and then we're going to go in, and then I'm going to do the stats for Oxnard. And then we're going to continue after that talking about who we think is going to win and continue. So, Ingram, go ahead.
Okay, what can I tell you about Cecilia Braekhus? She's a record of 22-0 with 6 KOs. So it doesn't suggest that Cecilia Braekhus is a big puncher. She fights in the welterweight division. Her A-list is the First Lady. The country she's in is Norway. She's Norwegian. What can I tell you about her? She's undefeated. I think she holds the WBC female welterweight title, the WBA and the WBO.
She's undisputed, right?
Well, I don't know. The thing was, Holly Holm, was she a world champion as well or not?
No, well, they're both. I think the last time she fought against Mary McGee, and that was for the IB. That wouldn't be one of the world titles. It would be for women, but I think Cecilia Braekhus would be like the undisputed because
I would say so. I would say she is, definitely welterweight.
And I think she's pound for pounders. I think she's pound for pound the best female boxer as well.
Well, yeah, I would have to agree with that. I think undefeated. I think she's fought the best around, to be honest with you. I point to one fight in particular. There's a couple of fights she's had there against Chevelle Hallback and against Anna Sophia Mathis. As you know, Anna Sophia Mathis was the one that KO'd Holly Holm pretty badly. And you saw how Braekhus dealt with her. So for me, Braekhus is an all-round boxer. I won't call her a puncher. She's a boxer. She's very good. Good jab, good right hand, good left hook. She's an all-round good boxer and good on her feet as well. So that's why of Cecilia Braekhus. The only thing about Cecilia, from what I spot, is she's not a big knockout puncher, but I'm not sticking my chin in the way to find that out.
I know about. People need to understand the female boxers we're covering are the best of the group. I mean, there's a lot of other female boxers we could be talking about. We're talking about Ava Knight and who else we got out there? Ava Knight. Maybe she's Chevelle Hallback. She's very good anyway. She's a bit but past it right now, and obviously like that. But these two and right now these two are the best, and obviously there's Hannah Gabriel's, but we're gonna talk into it. So I'm gonna cover Oxandia Castillo. Oxandia Castillo, she's 18 years old. She's from the Dominican Republic. Her last win, which is obviously the notable win, is when she beat Hannah Gabriel's, and that's for the WBO light middleweight title, which is a spectacular fact. And I believe she beat her in what round? She beat her in the second round.
Second or third round, yeah.
No, second round TKO. Okay. And women's fights as well is different because their rounds is not like the men's. Men's have 3-minute rounds. Women have 2-minute rounds, and their championship fights are always 10 rounds. So Oxnard, like she's for an 18-year-old. You need to see her. She reminds me of Ann Wolf. Actually, her nickname is what's her nickname? Her nickname is Loba, and it means wolf. It means the wolf in Dominican in Spanish. Right, so she probably seen Ann Wolf from Thing, and she fights more or less like a like George Foreman, where she uses her jab and backs you down with a jab, and she throws a big right hand, and that's what she used to beat Hannah Gabriel. But anyway, so her record is at the minute is I think 13 wins with 2 losses, and how many KOs she's got? Let me see right here. KOs, I think her KOs is 9 KOs. Yeah, so actually 30. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So 14 she's got. So over she had 14 fights. I mean, me personally, I've got her in this fight. The only thing is this fight she's fighting Cecilia Braekhus. She's going down a weight. She's actually won the title at light middle. Now she's going down to 147, which I asked her as well because I actually talked to her on Skype and with the training she said, "Nah, it's fine." True that she's 18 as well. It should be easier. You know what I mean? And when she fought Hannah Gabriel, she looked quite fleshy as well. So she looks kind of fine. Hopefully she's still strong at the weight. But Cecilia Braekhus, boy, it's a big ask. But you know, it's a big fight. I think this is the biggest female card fight of the year. I don't know any other fight is bigger than this. And I'm going for Oxnard Castillo by by knockout. I'll go by knockout. I'll jump by knockout. How you see it in Grim? So
Well,
how you see the fight going?
I don't see it that way, to be honest, because you first of all you got to take into consideration Castillo has never fought anybody with the sort of class of Cecilia Braekhus, Oxnard, for me. That's the first thing. The second thing is 18, the number 18. You're looking at, she's still a girl compared to a fully grown woman. So it's like in boxing terms, that would be a kid versus a man. And I think that Cecilia Braekhus has been around way too long now to get bullied by some 18-year-old. I'm not disputing the fact that she's a puncher. Not disputing that. What I am disputing is that I will not compare Hannah Gabriel to Cecilia Braekhus. Looking at Hannah Gabriel's record, I think she only had 2 people on her record. And that was when she started her career who were actually unbeaten and had winning records. The rest were people that she fought with losing records. So how much you can look into that victory, I don't know. How good was Hannah Gabriel? I don't know.
Really, Hannah Gabriel was really good. Yeah, Hannah Gabriel was really good. Put it this way, Hannah Gabriel you see it, she's like stunning. She's gorgeous, yeah. Well, she was the reason why I even start watching women.
I'm not asking you about how good she was. A good looking woman. I mean, skill wise.
Yes. I want to get into that. Yeah, that's what. But I have to tell the people because when the people see it, you have to know what I'm talking about, right? She's gorgeous. Yeah, her skill set is great. She's got athletic skills. She's very light-footed, and she's got very fast hands, and she's got a very good knockout percentage. I mean, you could argue about the opponent she's been against. Hannah Gabriel was talking about here, but Hannah Gabriel was very good, and she was expected to win against Oxnard. She was expected to win. She was poster face. She was heavy favorite. If you bet money, you'd have got a lot of money. And the fight was in her hometown. She was supposed to win. She's very, very good. And I've seen Cecilia Braekhus. Cecilia Braekhus doesn't move as quick as Hannah Gabriel's. No, she doesn't. Hannah Gabriel is probably quicker. The only thing she's probably got is Braekhus probably she got longer reach. But I'm telling you, bro. It's a good for Oxnard to fight at somebody. It's not no different. There's not much difference from her fighting Hannah Gabriel's and Braekhus. Braekhus is a bit more experienced, but Braekhus has never fought someone as big as strong as Oxnard. Whether Oxnard is going to be big and strong coming into that fight, because I've seen her, she looks like she's boiled down. She's boiled down, but she still has a powerful jab and a right hand. She just fights very fundamental boxing skills. Just keeps her chin down, and what she does, she stalks you.
Sure, she stalks. Of course. I mean, she can do those things against the people she's fought so far, but can she do it against somebody who is more versed, who's got more experience and a better boxer and is a undisputed champion? There's a difference. Hannah Gabriel wasn't an undisputed champion in her weight. Now she's coming down, an 18-year-old coming down. Now I think age does come into it when it comes to strength. You know, if this fight was, if she was around 24, 25, I would have said, okay, fine. But as an 18-year-old, how does she handle pressure? How does she deal with fighting a big fight? How does she handle being hit back against and somebody who knows how to hit you back and avoid your punches and block your punches and get into position and make you miss? How do you handle those things? How do you handle that? You know, we saw what she did against Hannah Gabriel, which is fantastic, and knocked out was good. So we know she can punch.
Mm-hmm.
However, we don't know what she's like against somebody who's got a better skill set. We don't know what she's like when she's pushed onto the back foot, and we don't know what she's like against someone who's got a better skill set than herself. So these are the questions she's going to have to answer.
But do you understand here? Hannah Gabriel's got a better skill. The questions you're answering is already been done. She's already proved it. I'll give you an example. The skill set of Hannah Gabriel is far superior to Oxnard. I'm not gonna I ain't gonna get that twisted. She was better foot speed. She had better hand speed and what I thought, she had the better knockout percentage. She was much older. She's mature. Plus, it was in Hannah Gabriel's home from Costa Rica in a football stadium. Massive. I don't know where this fight's gonna be, but I don't know if it was in a football stadium in someone's home thing. She came to someone else's country in a football stadium, how big Hannah Gabriel is, and took her out. So all these questions have already been answered, right? The only thing maybe not answered is being pushed back as Braekhus got the power to push Oxnard Castillo back. We'll find that out, because Oxnard only knows one way, is just coming forward and chopping you down with a big right hand and a jab, and she hits very hard. You shoot very, very hard. Hannah Gabriel, as soon as she felt the power, she was on her back. She didn't realize that. And can Braekhus, I don't know what big punches have Braekhus been in there with. who could hit as hard as
I'll bring one name straight away to you. Is Anna Sophia Mathis, who knocked out Holly Holm cold. I mean, badly knocked her out.
I saw that knockout.
So and Cecilia Braekhus did a number on her. So
yeah. Well, the only thing as I say to what Castillo's coming in is that she's comfortable at the weight and Oxnard's coming down. But then I say again, she's 18 years old. It shouldn't be hard for her to lose a couple of pounds. I mean, from 154 to 147. I mean, boy, maybe she couldn't be weak. That's the only. I asked her. She said she's fine with the weight. She's fine with the weight. When I talked to her on Skype, she has. It's no problem. It's not the weight. Is not really a problem. Should be probably quicker. This is going to be a serious fight. But go on, Ingram. Go ahead.
Yeah, but she says it's not a problem. It's not a problem cutting weight. It's not a problem cutting weight if you're fighting, fighting your way, getting your way into the new weight division. But when you're fighting the undisputed champion, there's a big difference. You're not just cutting weight to fight the local girl from around the corner. You're fighting the undisputed champion. You're walking into another territory. You're walking against a champ. So it's a different scenario. And I don't think that Cecilia Braekhus is as silly as Hannah Gabriel to leave herself open to get caught with punches the way that Hannah Gabriel's did. I don't know if Hannah Gabriel's came into that fight overconfident. I don't know if she came into that fight caught cold. I don't know if she came into that fight. She didn't seem, when she was getting hit back, she didn't seem to like it very much. Not that I'm saying that anybody likes getting hit, but she seemed visibly disturbed when she was getting hit back, as if, hold on, this is not meant to be happening to me. I'm not meant to get hit back, which tells me that the level of opposition Hannah Gabriel's may have been fighting wasn't doing what this girl did. But I don't think that this is going to be a case of Cecilia Braekhus. Cecilia Braekhus has fought the best there is out there. And to be an undisputed champion, you've got to have fought some of the best people out there, fighters out there. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. But if you look at in the weight class, okay, so who can Oxnard fight? She can fight Dakota Stone, who beat beat the coal miner's daughter. What's her name again? Christina Martin. And then Hannah Gabriel beat her. And that's the sort of people she fight. Like in the women, in depth of women's boxing, there's no depth. So basically, like you've got the women, they've got little names in that, but there's no great names and there's no great fighters. But this is out the best of the best, right? The best of the best right now is Thing, and she beat a name. You know what I'm trying to say? So she already broke into the session of beating a big name, and now she's going. She look what she done. She could have defended the belt. She could have just stayed there at 154. She just got the belt and defended the belt. She said, "Nah, I want to fight the best in the division, the best pound for pound woman." She's come down a weight. Right, she's come down the weight, and she's going against the next girl who basically, like you said, she's not supposed to win. But I think she's going to win. But go on, Ingram.
Let me show you some things on her record. Okay, her first fight she had, and look at this record. She fought somebody who had 3 losses. The second person she fought had 2 losses. The third person she fought had 5 losses. The next person 6 losses. The next person had 7 losses, and then she stepped up. She fought Cindy. She had 15 fights, 3 losses, and one draw. Okay. Then the next person she fought up from there was Diaz. She had lost 13 fights. Okay. The next person she fought had lost 6 fights, won none. All right. The next person was 4-4-1, then 0-8-0, then 1-14-1, 0-8-1, 0-4-0, and then she fights Hannah Gabriel's. Yeah. Okay. So for me, there is nothing on her resume. And let me bring this back to the point as well. The person that she was 3-0-3 against, she fought them the first time, and she got a unanimous decision against them. She fought them again, and then got a majority decision over them. And I think that was a draw in her fight against a person that was 5 who'd lost 5 fights. So, against Rosario de Leon, right? I look at things like that, and then I think she fought her once. Twice she fought her the third time, and again, unanimous decision. So, she didn't knock her out. In fact, she's fought a few of the people twice on her record. Maybe that's because there's not a lot of people to fight, a lot of girls to fight in her weight division. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying to you. I understand about the names, and this is why she's pound for pound. But what I'm saying to you is that she just beat Hannah Gabriel, who's massive and huge in Costa Rica. Let me finish what I'm saying. She beat Costa Rica, and she's going in for a girl, and it's not just any other girl. Like I said, she couldn't defend the belt. She's going against the next pound for pound girl. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, as a young person, this is what I'm saying. She reminds me of what a throwback fighter would do, right?
Yeah.
Where you see some of the fighters where they take a big names like, nah, I'm not sitting for that. I'm gonna go down a weight, right, out of my comfort zone, right, out of where I've just won something, I've just earned something. You know how hard it is to win a world title as it is. All right, and just out of my comfort zone and go down into a weight and go fighting this girl in her hometown. She's fighting her in Denmark in her hometown, so she's doing another one.
Okay.
And what I'm saying to you is that maybe this is gonna be a big ask, or maybe you're not. But I'm rolling with her because listen, the way she beat Hannah Gabriels, it was out. Boy, you need to watch it. It was crazy. I reckon in this fight now, I'm still obviously about the weight class now. I don't think the experience is gonna be a thing. I understand the Ingrams, and I will roll with you with all the names, yeah. Because this is why I say Cecilia Braekhus, and there anyone to dispute what I'm saying. She's the best pound for pound female in the world, like Cecilia Braekhus was. Right now, she's the best pound for pound. All the belts she's got, undefeated. She's the best pound for pound, and this is where if you want to make a name, you go for the best, and this is what she's doing. If she beats her, she'll be the best, and she's young. And I think people need to. This is why I think people right now need to understand that. Need to get behind her, understand that this woman is for real. If she beats her, you know what I'm saying?
Let me make another point to you as well. She has never been past 7 rounds.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but like I said to you, you're right. I'm watching it. You're right. I'm not on the record. You're right. But what I'm saying to you is that their rounds are only 10. They're only 10.
Yeah,
so
but
she
hasn't been past 7, and that's a key thing here. She hasn't been past 7. And I think also looking at her record, I mean, if she's drawing against people like Rocky,
we don't know who they are. We can't. This is what I'm saying. See the rest. I really can't knock the record. I can't because, like we said, there's no depth in the women's thing. I can go on Braekhus' record and I can see all the names undisputed and look how many title defenses. But there's wear and tear. You know what I mean? There's wear and tear in all these fights. She has all. Look. I mean, what's her hunger? What's her hunger going against this girl in another challenge? She's defending the belt, right? Well, how many times she did defend the belt? Over like 12 times. You know what I mean? Against names. She's Chevelle Halbach. Yeah, who else she took in there? She's got against names of Mira St. John. She's got names and names, and she's been going. But this is how old is she now? She's 31. This girl's 19. Yeah, and she just took out another girl who's experienced. So it's timing, Ingram, as well.
Let's look at the height and reach. Key thing. Let's see key factors.
They're both the thing. Braekhus is a half. It's half a thing taller than her. She's 5'7.5", and Oxnard's 5'7" exactly.
Okay,
so,
and the reach.
The reach advantage. Okay, let me see the reach. Well, so Braekhus has got 171, and Oxnard is 170.
Okay,
so slightly Braekhus has got her edge on that. There's not much in it. There's not much in it. The reach because obviously, like I think when Oxnard went against Hannah Gable, she looked like she had the reach advantage, and that's why Hannah couldn't get through that. But Braekhus, from what I see, she's not the type of woman to be running away, so she'll be there in front of him. You see what I'm trying to say? You see, so we both agree on that. This is why I say
I think this is going to be
a great fight.
Well, I think this fight could also turn around to could ruin a great fighter in the future because she's 18, 19 years old. There is no. Personally, the other fighters she could have had before she led up to fight Cecilia Braekhus. She could have fought. She could have fought Chevelle Halbach. She could have fought Anna Sophie Mathis. She could have fought St. John.
Chevelle Halbach is a different weight. She's welterweight, and she wasn't at that time. She wasn't looking at it. She was the only people she would have fought at that point. At 154, she would have fought girl like Dakota Stone, and she would have fought Christina Martin, and they would have been the biggest name in her weight class at the time. Remember, she's 154. This is her debut.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I would have had her fight those people like Mia St. John, and Sophie Mathis, and then build up to fight Cecilia Braekhus. This fight
for money, but she's still the champion at 154.
I agree, but you see, the thing is, a fight like this, yes, it's an exciting fight, and yes, she's a puncher, but like I say, this fight can go two ways. She puts up a great performance and causes the upset, or she gets a beaten from pillar to post, and the experience tells in the second half of the fight, and she may never want to fight again.
Nah, I can't see that happening. She's 18.
Hey, she's young.
She's 18. She's grit, tough. Listen.
Yeah, for the first couple of rounds. But
Yeah.
when she starts getting bullied by a girl who's physically stronger than her.
Why? But you say, why do you think she? I don't know. The Ingram, Ingram, the strength of this woman is amazing.
Yeah,
Listen, bro. I don't know.
At light middleweight, not
No,
a
but
welterweight.
okay. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying to you. Yeah, I understand. This is what I understand about the weight drain. All right, it's a big ask. You're coming down, yeah, and yet you're fighting for all the belts. And the thing is, you got to go where the money's at. That's the biggest fight. It's like someone, you know, Floyd Mayweather, and your weight class, and Floyd like Martinez and Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd's there, and they say, yeah, you want to fight. It's the money, and that's what they're fighting for. She's fighting for the money and the respect. And even if she comes out and loses, it's credible. It's a credible fight. You know what I'm saying? But there's no way.
Absolutely.
But I don't think she's I don't think she's out of her class because of what thing is, yeah, you just beat Hannah Gabriels, right? And that's what I'm gonna say to you. Hannah Gabriels, a long-standing WBO middleweight champion, long-standing, and she had a great record.
I know you talk about Hannah Gabriels, but when you look at her record,
yeah,
it was okay. I didn't think it was a great record.
No. But the thing, Ingrid, let me just tell you something. Like, see, this is. I don't know if you see Hannah Gabriels fight Dakota Stone. Did you see that fight?
Yeah, I saw the fight.
Okay, and people think the fight probably knows that she was beating the brakes out of her. She carves women up. Yeah, Hannah Gabriels we're talking about here. She thought she was going against a plodder, and Thingy just sinlessly just broke her down. Now I'm trying to say, now Oxnard Castillo is her confidence at the most highest. She probably can't even get up for no one. For anyone else in her weight class, she's got a belt. It's like, so what? I want to fight the best. I think I'm the best. I want Cecilia Braekhus. She's got her. She's going down into her weight class. She's going to Denmark. She's gonna fight her in Denmark. She's for the undisputed title, and she's going to take it. And this is crazy. And I can't believe on all the boxing websites, all the journalists out there that no one is covering it. But me and Ingram's gonna be the first one to cover it. So you fans are getting in for a treat next Monday. But go on, Ingram. Go ahead.
Absolutely. But for me, I think I'm going for Cecilia Braekhus, and I'm gonna go.
What round?
I'm going to go the second half of the fight. I'm going to go.
So you're saying from 6 onwards, 6, 7. Go ahead.
7, 8. I'm going to go Cecilia Braekhus late stoppage or unanimous points decision. I think that experience will tell in the second half of the fight. I think once our friend shoots a bolt, that's when I think that Braekhus is going to take over. It might be an interesting couple of rounds. And the thing is, if she cannot hurt Braekhus, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If she cannot hurt Braekhus,
yeah.
You know. And the other thing is, you talk about this light middleweight thing, yeah? You talk about it, but come fight night, I'd like to know how much Cecilia Braekhus normally weighs, because if she weighs like a light middle night or more, it will be interesting to see, because they may end up fighting. They might end up being the same weight on the night, is what I'm talking about.
Possibly. I understand about the weight thing.
And then you've got you've got boy strength and man strength. So I think there's girl strength and woman strength, and I think that's going to be the key.
But I understand about it, but I feel like she's a big, strong girl at the time, and from what I've seen as well, she looks like she's making the weight comfortably. Whether she's going to be strong at the weight, and whether she can rehydrate after the weigh-in to get to a certain strength. Where strength is there, that's going to be questionable. I believe, like you said, I think if it gets into 5, 6, I think Braekhus could kind of put away her experience. But Oxnard has to jump on her. She has to do what she did to Hannah Gabriels in the same fashion. She has to blatantly stop her between 1 and 5, and I'm going for round 5 stoppage. It should be stopped anywhere in between there. She has to do that if she feels like she's going to win, because if it goes to the cards, already Braekhus is in her hometown thing. So Oxnard has to win by knockout. But like you said, if you got it in the second half, I have Oxnard in the first half. I don't usually predict that, but I feel Oxnard will win in the first half of the fight. She'll pull it on her so badly that they'll have to throw the towel in and she'll be stopped. So I'm going for Oxnard in the first round, and we're gonna see. Get me?
We're definitely gonna see. May the best. But I don't want to hear excuses afterwards. Oh, she was too young. She was inexperienced.
I don't give excuses.
No excuses.
You know another thing as well? Another thing for you fight fans as well, because I know the fight will be in another language. So what we'll do is that we'll record it and we'll do a commentary over the fight as well.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that's because I know the fight will be, because look, no one's covering it. It's gonna be in probably German or it's gonna be in Spanish. So we'll probably get the footage and then commentate on the fight as it happens. So the next time we probably talk to you guys, you'll probably be seeing the fight. So anyways, that's all we got to say. Me and Ingram's take on it, and we'll catch you later, fight fans. All right, peace.